Like 150 fucking covers. I cannot just walk away.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh fuck. Sorry, people. It's just a fuck fest.
That's where we are this month. Dropping F-bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. You know what?
Welcome to Spelling Week.
That is the theme of just this part of the year. It's just fuck.
Yes, and it's like my husband said the other day. It's like we're living in that movie with Jim Carrey. You know that in the bubble. What
Oh,
was
Truman
it?
Show.
Truman Show. It's like we're living in the Truman Show, and I'm like, it kind of feels that way. It's like, oh shit, yeah. So the motivation. I mean, I was happy to finish that book, but it was like pulling freaking teeth. Hello. You're not late. No.
Good. Our
You
two
have
buddies are
Bob's.
here. Can you guys commiserate with us? Because we're
Yes.
sitting in the doldrums of just fuck it right now.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was saying to Katie when we went live is, I've been considering, retiring for good on everything and just, playing for the rest of my life. But then I was like, I have so many fucking covers.
Yeah, you're kind of pot committed to doing more books or making use of those covers in some way.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, they're
And
gorgeous.
some of them absolutely have to be written. It's just
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
motivation is not there. I mean, I was writing about the Ryans, which I love. I absolutely love those characters that I've written. And it still wasn't quite enough to get me like really hyped up on it. No, I don't want to do that. Darren would like it, and it's funny because my friend is reading the Ryan series again.
Oh,
She's
yay.
she's gonna read that. She's gonna read Fire Cursed, and then the next one to get ready for the new one. Because she and I had talked about, bounce the ideas of what to do in that book together because I was at a loss as I said the last time we talked. I was a loss. Do I go good or bad? What do I do?
I'm like, kill them all. Just be evil. Just kill them all. Don't take my advice right now.
There was death. There was death.
I'm the last person you go to for advice right now.
Yes. Kill them all. Yeah. Well, maybe.
The problem, though, Rebecca, is it's the motivation to write is
Yes.
gone. That's the
Yes.
problem. It's not that you don't have material to work on. It's that the desire behind that has been sapped out of you.
Yeah. I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't written a lot this year. I've had 2 releases. I don't know. And it's just like,
What are we
yeah.
exactly? I need clarification.
Writing the last few days. Oh, no, I don't know.
Designing art?
Yeah. So it's just like, I did all the stuff to get my books all on Ingram Spark in the earlier part of the year. I did stuff for my store in the earlier part of the year.
And you're not seeing results from all of your hard work.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. And I put the thing out for the paperback. Yeah. And still enjoy looking at your covers without being on the computer. Yeah. It's tough because I love writing when I'm in the zone. I absolutely love it when I'm in the zone. It's but I haven't found I still have not found the balance of personal time and writing time,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the work thing. And when that's gone, I'm still going to struggle with that because it's like when you're in the zone, you do not want to stop writing.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, it's you know, if you box it into this is your writing time, I haven't been able to do that.
Woohoo! 3. Yay,
Ooh,
Anita.
nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
With Rebecca, though, you have to take into account that some people are deadline motivated as part of their. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need that little cattle prod behind you sometimes to
Yes.
really get you up and going to get in the zone. And then once you're in the zone, it's easier. But it's that getting into the zone is really hard.
Yes.
Again, it's that motivation has just been sapped completely out of you.
Yeah, and the stories I have laid out in my head, especially the one that I have the outline for, I'm struggling with because I have an outline for it. We've talked about this.
Yes.
We've talked about
the story's
this.
written for you already. Why bother?
Yeah, exactly. Which I found fun with this last one. I had no real outline. I had a start and I had no idea where I wanted to go with it.
Yep.
And it was not directing me. Usually the story runs. I'll just put it that way. The story runs.
You watch
this
the
time
characters
it was
and
stop,
just write
start,
down what
stop,
they're
start.
doing.
Yeah, stop, start, stop, start. Yeah, so it's like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
We can hope for that, Rebecca. We can hope for that.
Yes, yes.
Like if the little voices finally drive her crazy enough to write and she finds the spark again, yay. But what if you don't?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have all these beautiful covers that should have beautiful stories. And there's the guilt part.
You're putting that pressure on yourself.
Yes.
That's the guilt.
Yeah. Yeah. Then that's the guilt part. And then it's like, okay, if I sell them, what if I want to write the story? Then you don't.
It's just like, then you don't. That's it. And,
Yeah.
You just exist. That's it. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
Then you feel bad because you're not doing anything.
Yes. Yeah. And it's yeah. It's funny because when I was sitting down and I'd start to get into it, I'd get Jane from downstairs. Can you come help me? And I'm like, that interruption was so defeating.
Yep.
The other day he was, have you started your new story yet? Have you started writing again? I'm like, no. He just looks at me and I'm like, stop. Just stop. You'll hold them for me.
Did you see Anita's note? Make it a choose your own adventure.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's a good idea.
Or Rebecca will hold your covers for ransom.
Yes. Yeah. So this is where we are in July of 2024. 24 days out from retirement from the corporate job. 24, I should say 24 working days because it's the end of September. But yeah, it's coming. And now the reality of money flow. Money flow.
Oh, money.
Yeah, it's like bills and the flow of money have been seamless when you have a full-time consistent job. Now it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, at least we moved our money. We're consolidating it all under one place. So yay.
Rebecca's on this ransom idea.
Oh, I like that.
You have to pay her in words.
Yes. Yes.
See, there's that little oomph of pressure you need.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have another editing slot in October.
Okay.
That I've scheduled, and I think I have March and September next year.
See, now that works for you.
Scheduled
with the deadline.
that I've already scheduled, but it's like now I have to fucking write something.
There's that F word again.
I'm sorry. I've had clean vocabulary all day, so I'm just dropping all my fucks on you folks. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We're talking pre-show. Just
Yeah.
the whole why bother is just the vibe right now.
Yes, it's.
When
I
you see
mean,
no
I'm seeing
results, yeah.
all these, all these writers that seem to be doing well per social media.
And we're happy for them when we do see them.
Yes, we are very happy for them, but there is like, well, some of them absolutely. Some of them I'm like, my writing, I don't think will ever get to that level. But some of them I'm like, what are they doing? That's magic. If you're spending your entire income advertising, there's no net gain.
Well, and then if you think about the glut of advertising that's out there right now,
Yeah.
and it's getting more
Worse.
invasive
Mm-hmm.
to the point where, if I see an ad, I'm turning a negative, eye to it. Like, I'm like, no, I will not get that because I'm sick and tired of seeing the goddamn ad.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm Xing on Facebook. I'm Xing out of all the sponsored and things you may want to follow at this point because I want to see my friends' posts.
And it's
And I'm
everywhere.
not.
It's on all social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
It's friggin' emails.
Yeah.
I get so much spam. I never signed up for half this stuff and I'm getting spam.
Yep.
I hate it. You try and watch YouTube, there's a billion ads. Half of them you can't get around or, bypass. So when I see ads now, it's making me angry. I don't want to support anything I'm seeing ads for anymore. And yet,
Right.
that's the only way to do things.
Yeah. Yeah. Possibly, but
everyone on social media will always act like they are doing better. But the
Yes.
fact is there are authors that are doing really well. And again, we're happy to see
We're
that because
excited.
we
Yes.
want authors to do good. We also would like to be in that club of authors that are doing good.
Yes, exactly. And my issue at this point is I can't spend more than I earn.
Yes.
And if I spend everything I earn on ads, I will not have the money for editing, and
Yes.
I don't need covers for editing and stuff like that. Yes,
we
still call them
fucks.
fucks.
I thought we were just dropping fucks.
we're just dropping, the F-bomb left and right, like
yes.
like it's
it's therapy.
Sweet sauce. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel really guilty for not calling my brother back. Sorry. Oh, on fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
like it's yeah. Well, and you and I have been in this for a very long time to have not seen that level of success. And I think we both shared in that level of success probably in the heyday, the early
2012
to 2012. Yes.
2012, it was beautiful, it was wonderful, and then steady decline. And it's just like, but I wasn't advertising. I wasn't doing anything like that either. It was just the beginning of a new thing.
We didn't reinvest then, and we can kick ourselves for that now, but by the time we figured that out,
right.
Advertising was already becoming, a glut of other people doing the same thing. And then, as we've talked over the years, not everything works for everybody, and we have tried many, many strategies.
Yes, exactly.
Spending way more money than we both wanted to spend, and
this
is where we are at this point. The reason for the sap of energy, the why bother feeling is valid. There's a reason for it.
No, my brother texted. he said no problem, because I said I'd call him tomorrow.
This is just a glorified bitch session right now, because
it's
we would like to be doing better than we are, and the motivation is kind of tied to that.
Well, I mean, for a while I was just motivated, and just, all the stories were there. All the stories were building up. It slowed down.
Yeah.
My ability to invent viable stories, because I have lots of unviable dreams that are fucked up. But yeah, it's I don't know. The love of storytelling is waning. That's the only way I can think of saying it.
And part of that is, you have to have an audience to tell a story.
Yes.
Because just telling a story to the wall isn't as satisfying as having an audience hear your story.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that motivation comes. No, we don't need to be millionaires, but we want people to read.
Yes.
We want our stories to reach people. And when it seems like that is not happening, it saps some of the motivation.
Yes.
Now, for me too, I have to admit that unmedicated for the last 6 months has really made it hard for me to do anything. I'm like struggling with just the worst flare of ADHD symptoms since I was forcibly taken off my meds.
Yeah.
Through lack of healthcare insurance. Thank you, America. So it's been super hard just to even motivate myself to do the normal things, let alone write the stories nobody's reading.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my husband jokes every now and then going, when are you going to get your Hollywood contract, movie contract? I'm like, I'm not even shopping it. I'm not even shopping it around, Darren.
Stop it in already. Don't need to be a millionaire, but it would be nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I would like to be comfortable. That's it. I would just like to make a living comfortably with words. Writing, editing, ghostwriting. I love doing all that. That's what I want to be able to do. By the way, my schedule is open if anybody's looking for ghostwriting or editing or cover or formatting. Schedule's wide open. It's return to school season, and the shopping list is expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
I like Anita's idea. Relaxed way to do it.
That's what I did last year and into this year is I didn't have really a publishing schedule. I think that
did that break you?
I think so. I think it broke
the motivation of
I needed the, this, and and the idea that, as I said to my editor this time, I said, I think I'm going to only schedule 2 books a year. If I write more, great. Plus that's more manageable from a retirement cost perspective. But now that I've said that, now I have to get my ass moving and go, and it's like, okay, if I had more people jumping at the bit for the Kickstarter, then there would be like, oh, yeah.
If I could afford to buy some of her covers, I might just do that to recover my agent series, but I don't have any money. School supplies come first. New shoes for the kids come first. Power bill. God, the power bill's so high right now. Oh my God.
AC, right?
We're in the middle of Vegas has been hitting record numbers. The longest streak above 110, the longest streak above 115, and we hit 120, officially 120. Yeah, right. It's been above 120, but at McCarran or whatever the new name of the airport is, Harry Reid or something. That's where they take the official temperature. Yeah, we've hit records this summer, like not fun records either. And my AC just keeps running. I'm over here like an old man. Turn something off. Turn things off. I'm shutting lights off all over that. We're literally in a cave. As soon as we're done with the show, I'm shutting all the lights off.
Yep.
Because the power bill is so expensive.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. 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 Really? Well. Yeah. Because
what is the publishing part that's breaking you, Anita?
The editing and the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not spelled like that though.
Yeah.
Not spelled like that.
But yeah, Anita, what's I mean, is it the editing or the,
or the
the
project management of it all?
no.
Because I mean that's a
Yeah.
lot, a lot of stuff that you've got to juggle to get something ready. It's not just the writing, it's the revisions, it's the editing, it's the cover art, it's the
See,
formatting, it's deciding
yeah.
where you're going to distribute it, what type of distribution you're going to have, any special editions, scheduling, yeah.
See, the project management doesn't bother me because I mean, that's what I do in my day job. Or Book Airport, Harry Reid. Okay.
Sounds
That's
like a
my
good book
day job.
title.
Yeah, project management, BA work. It's all tied into that. So that's the piece that's easy to me. It's it's the marketing that's not. The marketing sucks for me.
Yes.
I suck at marketing. And I haven't done the TikTok thing in a long time because I just
it's so much of a time sink. We've talked about this so many times too.
Yep.
You can't just be an author. You have to be so many other things.
Yes. Yeah.
And you have to do them all really well if you don't have the money to pay somebody else to do them for you. You're just on top.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they found their next book.
Yes. Yes.
It's all the work with the little return. Thank you. Yes, Anita. The money, no reviews, the feeling no one's paying attention, the sucking the joy out of you. Amen, sister. Amen.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It takes its toll after a while.
But I think, well, I haven't been going nutty not writing, all this time because I was doing something. I have the feeling if I'm not working full time and not doing this, it will only be a matter of time before I have to write again.
Okay.
Because I know the reason why I started writing was because I wasn't writing technical documents. I wasn't writing anymore. I was managing.
Yes.
And after a few months, I was going a little nutty, and I didn't understand why at that time. I wasn't creating anything.
Yeah,
yes, technical documents are dry as shit, but I wasn't creating them. And I was like, damn, okay. And then I started writing, and it was just so freeing. And I had those stories built up in my head for 20 years because I hadn't been writing for 20 years. Yeah, you can do art, and for me, it would just be, I don't know,
stick figures. I like stick figures.
I would read more, so my money would be spent on books. or I could read all the free books that are on my Kindle, which that'll take me like 30 years. But it's tough to find the motivation to sit down. Yeah.
Yes, Rebecca.
Still writing is wet. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Very wet. So it's rough.
Yeah. It is. It is.
No.
And hopefully that spark comes back, and this is just a slump. But
yeah. And I could have burned myself out. I could have totally had burnout because I was doing 6 books a year.
That's a breakneck pace.
And a full-time job.
Yeah, that's a hard pace to keep up with for any length of time.
Yeah, and so I was doing that for years.
Maybe this is just your mini break. And when you fully hit retirement and you have the free time and your brain is seeking that creative outlet again, maybe the spark comes back.
True. And I have all the pretty covers.
And you have the pretty covers.
And I have all the pretty covers that are ageless.
They are so pretty.
Yes.
So pretty.
Yes. And we have to get together at some point and write that freaking trilogy. But again, motivation. Time, effort, and motivation. Yes.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for the fun of it.
And I think you've just hit the nail on the head. Where's the fun?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
think,
Anita's saying it's sucking the fun, joy out of writing. It's like, okay, let's just do this for the fun of it.
yeah.
Let's let it go wherever the hell it wants to go. And our minds are really wacky. She's got snark. I just got, killing things. so,
Perfect.
so yeah, it's plus I'm not forcing myself to sit down and write every day.
Mm-hmm.
That
off of that schedule. You had a pretty strict schedule you were working.
Yeah, but because I had this limited amount of time that I could put into it, so it was sort of caged in that.
What's the truth?
Can
we handle the truth?
No, we can't. I had very little time to put into writing. So I made myself sit down and write every day.
Mm-hmm.
Since last year at this time, when the world fell out around us and all the shit happened that on the home front, there just hasn't been. Yeah. About a bard?
Okay.
Okay, that would be really okay.
Snarky bard character.
Yeah. And since then it's just like, it's been painful. The private life shit, the shit in our private lives is flowing over into our motivation.
Yeah, and that, the whole where's the fun, that does extend to the rest of life. Where's the joy in life? And there's none at this point. And it makes it very hard to do anything because nothing brings any joy. So you're just going through the motions, basically, which is hard to motivate.
Yeah.
Snarky language, killer instincts, wet.
Yes.
Sounds like a bard to me. The setup, you find a tavern full of lusty maidens.
Yep.
The bard, I seduce the tavern. Too bad you only have a charisma of 1.
Yes. Yes. So
challenge accepted.
I'm like, okay, can we turn that into that? I'm like, we've got the covers. We already have the covers for the series. That's the thing.
The incorrigible gigolo.
Yes. Gigoloette. Because it's not a gigolo.
That'd be Jiggalette. She can jiggle it.
Oh
I'm not even drinking tonight, guys.
Yes.
I ran out of alcohol.
Yeah, no. I'm not drinking either, so I'm just naturally like this. Yeah, the world needs this book.
The world needs this book. I don't think the world needs this book.
Yeah.
It's not the book you want, it's the book you need.
Yeah, because what are our titles? Hold on. Asphalt Jungle is one of them.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Yeah. Pictures. What is it called? You're laughing at me?
I think you get splinters. She says the bard ends up screwing the literal tavern. Would you get splinters? That might hurt.
Oh, this is devolving into the conversation we had with our friends the other night because they got my son something from Puerto Rico or Jamaica. Yeah, it's Asphalt Jungle, Mean Streets, and Crossroads.
Yeah, I think Chuck Tingle has the market cornered.
Yes. Yeah.
Smooth wood.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Polish those knobs real good.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. By the way,
I think Rebecca wants to write this book.
I know she does. She's like really going on it. Just on an aside, Swedish fish have coconut oil in them. And well, Katie, I don't know if you know this. I'm allergic to coconut oil.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I did know about the coconut oil in Swedish fish.
Okay, I didn't. And I didn't know it was in Skittles either. So, the last time we were on, oh yeah, there's a palm oil, which is a coconut derivative.
Okay.
The last time we were on the show, after I got off the show, I got violently ill because I had handfuls and handfuls of Swedish fish.
You survived though, right?
Yes. I lost a lot of weight, but I survived.
Diet plan.
Oh God, no. It's getting more violent as I get older, which is bad.
No.
Yeah. It's a weird. Ooh.
Wait, I thought it was a Ware airport.
Yes. And the day 2 tavern is actually what? Yeah, that's hurting my brain. So yeah, I love Skittles too, and I'm like, I can't have them anymore.
No.
It's like shit. Yeah. At least I didn't go into anaphylactic shock, because that would have sucked.
We don't want that to happen.
Yes. I'm still not following that.
Tavern is actually a human.
Okay. And they did 2 times, yeah.
It's a warehouse. Oh, the bad puns. Oh no.
Yes. You have to share that with the folks.
What's that?
You have to share that. There we go. Yeah. If people are not reading the comments, they're going to be lost.
Dad jokes now. We've gone from sexy to dad jokes.
Yes. That's
versatility right there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and all of my stuff has tense things. I'm like, could I write a comedy? And I'm like, I don't even want to try, because my humor
goes
dark and dark and dry. Yeah, it's yeah.
Chuck Tingle has the market covered. I could not compete.
Right.
He is the master.
Yes.
And he comes out with them quick too. Like the minute something new happens in the news, he finds a way to turn it into a title, and there's a new book out.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Yeah. All right. My. So
we haven't figured out how to get motivated, but we have vented about it. That's good.
Yes, we vented about it, and yes, I would like that with mine. And so would Katie.
Okay. Who do we have to sacrifice, and what do we have to sacrifice in order to appease the literary gods to bestow upon us sales?
And then there's okay. Yeah. See,
people like that stuff though.
I know.
You've got to be able to write that with gusto in order for it to
it doesn't speak to me, sorry. Yeah. And a lot of weird things speak to me, but that just I don't know. And it's funny because my friend's reading the Ryan series, and she said she was crying all the way up here because of what I did. She was reading Angel Fire, and that, or actually no, she read Angel Blood, and at the end of that is really sad. Angel Fire is also sad too. But she's like, you did horrible things to him. I said, yeah, he was my favorite character. And I'm like, I want that passion back again, because that was, just phenomenal. And if people haven't read the Ryan Chronicles,
go read them.
Yeah, because that was my passion project that came from watching Supernatural. It's 2 brothers. So
still can't get to that.
Huh?
The Supernatural. I still can't. I've tried. And everyone loves it so much, but every time I try and watch an episode, I'm like, meh.
Watch Heart, I think it is, season 4. That's one of them that's just it. Okay. But if you watch Heart, that'll get you.
What episode is that?
Hold on.
It's called Heart, so I can just look it up.
So.
Okay, I'll look it up later.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and if you want to laugh,
Anita says, "Is that the werewolf episode?"
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Yeah. No, why does it?
I will try it, but like I said, every episode I've watched, I've just been like, meh. And I know everybody loves it so much, just like with The Boys. I've tried to get into The Boys. I got bored during season 1 and just cannot bring myself to watch any more of it. And everybody raves about how good it is, and I'm just like, sorry.
Yeah, that one was really good. The one that made me laugh like crazy. There's 2 of them. There is Yellow Fever, which is freaking hysterical. And then there is the Scooby-Doo episode. They did a Scooby-Doo crossover.
Okay.
Darren watched that with me, and he was like, he doesn't watch the shit with me. He can't deal with it. He was like, that was funny. Okay. That was good. But that was later in, I think it was season 9 that they did the Scooby-Doo crossover. But yeah. Yes, Yellow Fever. Yep, that's the one. Yeah.
I'll look for them.
Yes.
I will try.
Heart will get to you. Heart will get to you. The only other episode that that's Bad Luck in Black Rock. I think that is the name of it. Okay. But yeah, the rabbit's foot is a funny one too. I lost my shoe. Sorry. Yep. Yes. Yep. So those are the ones that hit. And then the end of season 5, that one got to me too. Okay. That one was actually, I think, was supposed to be the end of the show, but they got renewed. They still got renewed. So it has sort of a finale type feel. But yeah, that one made me cry too. There's only a few of them that actually made me cry. Heart was one of them.
I will give them a shot.
Yes.
No promises.
No promises.
I'll give them a shot.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I know everybody loves Supernatural so much, and I feel like I'm not part of the group.
That's okay. I've never watched Doctor Who? Yeah, I've never watched that. So, but yeah. So you've read the Ryan Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
inspired by.
Yeah, I didn't like the Leviathan arc that much. Yeah, she said, yeah. Well, yeah, getting bit. Okay. There are some things that are okay, but yeah, and Castiel's entrance was amazing.
Okay.
And I don't remember the name of that. I think that was in season 4 that Castiel came in, but yeah. Yeah, season 6 was mostly forgettable. Yep.
Smiling and nodding like a bobblehead. I don't
that's
know.
Okay. That's all right.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, so I mean, the first season was more like a campy horror show. So it was corny and kind of but then they started getting into serious storylines. Season 2 was better than season 1. Things like that. So yeah,
I'll give it another shot.
Watch Heart. And then tell me if you're not invested at all. Okay. And I'm sorry. I'll just say that right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, they had some, yeah, season one. Yeah, it's more like a campy horror, and then it got traction.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and I don't think I made it out of season 1.
yeah, no, that's why I'm like, do Heart.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it the old college
And
try.
then I can give you the ones, like what was the day that that the Tuesday that kept repeating? I forget the name of that one, but that one was pretty funny too.
Of course, this will work backwards though, because it's not creating motivation to do work. It's creating motivation to slack off and watch TV.
So you get hooked. You just have 10 seasons to watch.
Only 10 seasons. That's nothing.
10 seasons. It's like 300 shows. So yeah,
on the weekend, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, some of the story arcs were great. Some of them, like, as she said, season 6 was mostly forgettable. But yeah, ups and downs like any show.
Okay.
Yeah. The Boys, I finally watched the newest season. Halfway through, I was like,
hit too close to home.
Huh?
I heard the newest season hit too close to home. Like it was trying to mimic current political situations.
Maybe, but I don't know. It wasn't that great this season, but I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, so so I begrudgingly watched the last 2 because I got to 4 and I'm like, this just isn't doing it for me. And then I watched the last 2 and I'm like, okay, I will watch the next season.
What about House of the Dragons? You watch that one?
I watched, I think, the first one, and it just didn't jive.
I know the story, so I've been watching to see how they pull it off.
Okay.
And yeah, I think they've made some changes. Obviously, you do that with an adaptation.
Yeah.
But they're keeping fairly close to what it's supposed to do, so I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Unlike the horror of season 8 of Game of Thrones, where they
the horror of season 8, yes, the horror of season 8, yes, that is a great.
I almost didn't watch House of the Dragons because of how badly they ruined season 8 of Game of Thrones. I was like, no, I'm going to boycott this, but so far they've done pretty good.
Yeah, the new season of Witcher hasn't come out.
So this is supposed to be the last season.
Yeah,
and they're supposed to be cramming 3 books together to finish it.
Okay.
So it's going to be rushed. I have a feeling it's not going to be as entertaining as it should be. One, we're not getting Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I know.
And because they're going to cram as many books as they can to finish it in this season, I don't think it's going to do a good job. It's going to feel rushed. It's not going to be well paced, and they're going to be throwing so many plot lines together that I think it's going to end up being a bit confusing too, which can aggravate people.
Yeah, well, the first season was kind of confusing, but Henry Cavill.
But we watched it for the plot.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Plot ain't there anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have a new plot, and he's fine.
Yes, he's fine.
But it's not the plot.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know if that's come out yet or not, but I haven't been keeping track of that one. I mean, we don't watch a lot of television anymore because we only have 15 channels back home. But we have Netflix and Amazon, so.
Amazon with the ads again. Okay, back to the advertising thing.
Yes.
Netflix, you have to pay a higher tier if you don't want ads. Same thing with Amazon. Same thing with Disney. Same thing with Hulu.
It's like stop with the ads.
Like
I pay for the service. Stop with the ads. Yeah.
I am getting to the point now where if I see an advertisement for something, I no longer want that product or that thing that they're talking about because I'm so angry with having so many ads crammed down my throat.
Yeah.
That it's like, no, it's going to have the opposite effect now. I
Yeah,
don't want this anymore. I'm boycotting everything I see advertised. I'm sick and tired of being advertised every 2 seconds of the day.
yep. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Ready Player One movie?
Yes.
It's very reminiscent of that, where they have the screen and they're like, how many ads can we fit on the screen without, disrupting people's game? But that is literally how it is lately.
Yeah.
It's just a grab. And even when you're watching, like, say, a YouTube video that has a paid advertisement within the video from whoever's doing the show.
I will stop and
I stop and get out of the video at that point. I'm like, you're already getting ads from YouTube, and now you're telling me something that's probably junk anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, stop it.
Yes. Yeah.
I will never buy HelloFresh. I'm not going to try BetterHelp. I'm sick and tired of all these ads.
Well, we were talking about a boat the other day, and I'm getting a whole shit ton of boat ads now.
Yeah.
Because
your phone listens to you.
Yeah, exactly. My husband still wants a boat, and now I'm getting the boat ads. I'm like, I don't want the boat.
That was a game that I used to play with Allie. I would say things around her phone and wait to see when she got the advertisement. She would do the same thing to me.
Yep.
You just hear, fuck, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, every now and then, I have to admit, on Facebook, a sponsored ad from an author I know.
I just had to put that one back up because yes,
he can, and
see, now that's crazy when your ads sync up with your work research and you're an author, so you could be researching anything.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah. Do you know those big yachts? They take, if you want one, you have to wait 9 years. That's how long they take to be produced. This was when we were going down the river, down the inland thing down in Fort Lauderdale. They were showing us these big ass yachts in Fort Lauderdale, and we're like, yeah. And they said, if you want one, it takes 9 years. I'm like, what?
No, I don't even like the ad reads, even on the channels that I like to watch. I will skip through the ad read if I really like the channel, but I'm so done with it. I'm so over all these ads.
Yeah.
Oh, it drives me insane.
Which is part of the reason, money. I stopped doing the Facebook ads because I stopped seeing some of the benefit of it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need that. And then at the end of this month, my Amazon ads will expire. I'm not going to redo them because I'm seeing, I don't think I'm seeing anything from ads at this point. We'll find out next month if I get 0 sales.
Then I know. What are we left with? Influencers?
Yeah, well, then that means I've got to get on TikTok, and I've got to do more advertising, more targeted marketing in Facebook groups, on Twitter, on TikTok and things like that, which will suck the joy out of writing.
And we're back to square one again.
Yes, we are. Unless I can figure out a fun way to do videos, which it's been so long before since I had any sort of video experience.
But again, you have to have a passion for it, because otherwise you're going to burn out on having to keep feeding the algorithm new videos.
Yes. And the fact that even doing it once a day is not enough is a problem.
Yeah, I do ad reads. Somebody want to pay me to advertise something?
Yeah.
At this point, money's money. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I ain't proud.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it can be bought fairly cheaply.
Cheers. Here's the water train. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy reading anyway if it's decently edited. Um, I am finding that I'm starting stuff that just isn't grabbing me though. Yes, brought to you by Fox. Sorry. um, so I appreciate the authors that can hook me these days,
Mm-hmm.
which is great. I have a few, and thankfully they put out books much more frequently than, some of the other ones that I love. But it's just reading is expensive too. Especially when you can read a book a day.
Everything is expensive.
Yes, exactly.
Soon they'll be charging us for air.
Yeah. That'll suck. Yeah.
Yep.
So, any wise words from those of you out there that will, I like the ransoming my
That's a good idea for
covers.
you because it provides your motivation.
Yes, yes. Yeah. As long as I get to pick which one I'm writing.
And if the words aren't good enough, then she won't give it to you. So you have to make it good.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh no, too much pressure. Too much pressure.
Yes, exactly.
First draft can still be a first draft.
Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, I had 2 day last time I finished the first draft. I think it was on Friday. And Sunday was when it was going to the editor. So yeah.
Not a lot of time between.
Well, I got it done.
Okay.
I read it once on my Kindle because I have to do a different format to be able to see it and whatever. Yeah, but I did. I've taken most of this year.
She's been on cruises.
Yes, I've completely unplugged. That's the problem. Somebody reset me. Somebody fucking reset me.
Smack you upside the head. Somebody broke Jane. Fix her.
And the reboot didn't work.
First time turning it off and on didn't work.
Yes, exactly. So yes, I've been on. I don't know if that just broke my brain. Just unplugging completely and not worrying about anything. Not worrying about yeah, I know you have duct tape.
Cattle prod.
Yeah. No, I don't want a cattle prod either. Unless it's Henry Cavill. But I don't know if that just yes. Oh yes. It's long and drawn out and that deep voice
that gravelly voice. Oh
yes.
Yes, please.
Exactly.
Right, that's taking it too far now.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Where's the Rebecca will know who I'm talking about. Where's the EMS guy?
The what?
Rebecca knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. So it's and yeah.
I don't think we figured it out yet. I think
no.
We're like I said, this is our vent session, and I think anybody going through the doldrums will appreciate because they understand too.
Yeah.
It's been how many years for us that we've been working at breakneck paces, and
for me, it's been since 2007 that I started.
You hit the slump after a while,
and I just went, and then last year I put on the brakes because I knew I had
a lot going on.
The holidays that and the cruises last year, and then the clusterfuck at home, which is still happening, which is still a major clusterfuck. And yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, I'll sleep when I'm dead. No, I actually need 8 hours of sleep a night. Oof,
I wish I could
days.
sleep
Wow.
8 hours straight a night. My insomnia is so bad right now.
Yeah, well,
so bad.
I don't sleep 8 hours straight because I'm getting old.
Feel ya.
And
I
hot
feel ya.
flashes, those are wonderful. And stuff like that. But yeah, the burn. I think I burnt myself out.
Yeah.
I absolutely did. And then, I had a lot of fun on the trips that I've had, and then, a lot of very tough emotional stuff happened,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I've recovered.
Yeah. Well, it takes
No.
longer to recover from burnout than it took to get burnt out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh shit.
If I'm going back to the books that I researched for the PTSD, one of the key things that triggers burnout is not feeling what you're doing is worthy or appreciated and still having to do it and forcing yourself to do it. That is one of the triggers for burnout.
Yeah.
And the breakneck pace that, you and I both have been working for years on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural to hit burnout, but it takes longer to recover than it did to get burned out in the first place, which is the scary part.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And I'm usually ever the optimist for the most part. So this is just a new weird thing that I'm like, what the fuck is going on with the stars? You haven't even looked because you don't want to. But I mean, it is a time of reassessing,
Yeah. What's truly valuable to you, what is truly worthwhile to you, what is getting the results that you're looking for, and that feeds, it feeds what you need. Where's the joy in life? If you have nothing to fill that, you're pouring from the empty cup. We talked about that before.
Yes.
And you can't pour from an empty cup. So you've got to find a way to refill that cup.
Right. And I'm just looking for a story or a storyline in my head that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about the fun. I really am. And I had fun writing when I was writing the other stories. I had a lot of fun and and part of me was like, I don't care if anybody reads this because I'm having fun.
And then that's part of it too, is we've become a lot more methodical in our writing. This is what the readers expect. This is what they need to do. This is how the character needs to do this. This is what needs to happen at this point in the story. And then it becomes like a machine rather than.
Yes.
Yeah. And same thing with the, the outline. The story's already written. Why bother trying?
Yeah.
The outline.
Well, that's always, that's always been my issue with outlines. Yeah.
We're back to this again.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe I will write the bard traveling with a warehouse.
Maybe treat it like a creative writing class, and you give yourself a prompt and just free write the prompt and see where it takes you.
Yeah.
And see if that inspires something.
Right. So,
give yourself a schedule, like set yourself your 30 minutes.
Do not look at the covers until after.
Yeah.
Instead of taking a cover and writing a story to a cover, write the story and then look at my wealth of colors.
Set yourself the time, but also don't set an expectation on that blooming into a full story. Just give yourself the prompt.
Yeah.
Go with it and see if that sparks something. If it doesn't, try a new prompt the next day.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that will work.
Maybe.
Or maybe it'll just frustrate you. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's and I don't know if menopause is making my mind a little murkier.
Oh, well, that is common.
Because yes, I am going through that shitty time. Oh yeah, no.
Don't feel like killing on the page anymore. We're taking it to the streets. Honestly, I think that's why I enjoy going to MMA so much.
Yes.
I get a lot of this frustration out in I call it play fighting, because when you're sparring, you're not really trying to kill the other person, just lightly, just
yes, just a little bit. Yes, the intention is in the back of your mind, but you're in a controlled environment.
I say that as people are like slamming into the mats and stuff
Yes.
next to me. But yeah, I think that does get some of that aggression out.
Yeah.
I can
Exactly.
channel some of that energy. But yeah, I have to figure out what's going to work for me writing wise too, because I know part of it is the medication
Yeah.
was helping me a lot, and I no longer have the medication. Thank you, America. No insurance. So there's that. But beyond that, finding that motivation to work too is something I'm struggling with just as well. Lightly kill small death. Not that kind of small death, though. Yeah, I know what you meant.
All righty.
On that note,
well, thank you for doing our just whining fuck session.
That's right.
So I appreciate everybody listening.
We'll be back. We don't know when, because right now we're still technically summer hiatus, and school's gonna be starting soon. So there's gonna be some of those back to school activities, and I have no clue when they're gonna be scheduled because they haven't sent anything yet. It's starting in like 2.5 weeks, and I still have nothing on the new school year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so they're gonna hit us with the last minute stuff, but we will be back sometime in August.
August, yes, probably the 3rd week, maybe. Yeah.
Let's not make any promises. Let's just
go. Yes, because I know next week I'm not available because I have people here, and it's a small space, and yeah.
All right, but we will be back in August, so we will see you guys hopefully then.
Yes.
Till then, take care, everybody.